Good.
All right, welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And my name's Mike.
So, as much dumping as we've done the famous Jack Daniels,
Just a little.
I also picked up some Jack Daniels rye. Now, I've never had Jack Daniels rye, but
I've never had a rye.
they state it is 70% rye, 100% Jack Daniels. That's their little claim to fame, is what they always say. But I've never had it. I have no idea what to expect. I'm not a huge. I think many moons ago I had a bullet once, but again I jammed it on there and I just guzzled it down. I remember it having like a spice or whatever, but it wasn't anything that I did. But this is also
Didn't even know they existed, really. I don't even
No,
know. What's the difference? It's all rye.
No, it has a spicier taste. Actually, watching Moonshiners, I found out that our first president of the United States was actually had his own rye whiskey. It became famous, like not from the States, but like rye became more popular because normally they use the corn and the barley, but they don't use the rye because it has a spicier, sometimes Christmas tree-esque flavor. You know, like sometimes.
Okay.
It's a more spicier flavor, so some people don't like that. We're going to find out if we do, because we don't have a rye on the table so far. But this one, and a lot of times, a lot of the ryes, they call them like barely legals. They have to have at least 51% rye to be able to be called rye. Just like the other ones have to have 51%
Johnny
corn.
Walker knowledge.
And I'm just this is what research will do for you. But with that, I watched a lot of Whiskey Tube before I started trying to do this. But this one actually comes under. This is actually 70% rye. The normal Jack Daniels, just for reference sakes, is 80% corn with 8% rye, and I believe they do like a barley on the other side. This one is actually 70% rye with 18% corn. So it's going to be the contrast in flavors. We're going to see if we can pick out the difference, which was the fun part of the reason why I bought it. I wanted to see the difference in it. But a fun fact, I don't know if it's just the rye, if it's all of them, but Jack Daniels is actually made from natural spring water from their own cave that they call Spring Hollow. They actually have a, and I don't know if just the rye is made from that.
I went to their tour. It doesn't.
Yeah, see, I've never.
It trips.
Yeah, right. And they're actually, this is one of the first new recipes for Jack Daniels in over 150 years. So I was kind of excited when I seen it. And again, I don't believe, I got a little doggy on me, hold on a minute. I don't believe this was a whole lot more, or it might even been less. So this is $25.99, and Jack was, I want to say, $24.99. So I said, I'm going to get it. Well, when I bought the Jack, I bought this also because I said, maybe I'm a rye guy. Maybe, if I'm not gonna like Jack.
80 proof as well. Sorry.
That's all right. I didn't read the bottle. I'm gonna get better at that one time. I think I put you in charge of that, and I'm not really good at it. But we
yeah, you did.
45% alcohol,
So
80 proof, 90 proof by volume.
Yeah.
So, and Jack is 80. Usually ryes are a little spicier, anyways. They usually have more proof. Again, so this would bring you get a little more bang for your buck. As far as
25 or whatever.
Yeah. No, actually, yeah, maybe $1 more. So, kind of excited to try it. Again, we haven't had a rye here yet, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm pretty sure, I think we're pretty close. I don't want to, I'm sure if my wife or your wife is watching, they're going to say, why do you pour him more than I pour you? I think I pour the same.
Last time I get screwed, so don't worry.
Oh, all right, you can always pour more, but I'm trying to keep it because she's like, nobody else pours this much is usually what I get. So, but let's give it a try.
The other people, so
There it is.
It's a smooth smell. No slap in your face like the other one.
No. Interesting.
Am I getting a flavor? Yeah, once again, I can't pick it out, but.
Yeah, but I'm not getting the brown sugar vanilla. I'm not getting that at all.
No.
I'm not getting that,
Or oatmeal.
Not yet. Usually we don't get that till we drink it, though. It's not heavy on the smell to begin with. There is like almost a, dare I say, a mint, but it's not like a peppermint. I'm almost in.
I'm almost
maybe
still
that's
leaning
in
towards the butterscotch.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw it like Ryan and say eucalyptus if I knew what it smelled like, but they.
Eucalyptus, I'm not getting.
People have thrown that out. I don't know what eucalyptus. Do you? Because I don't even know what it smells like.
I could have that.
They used to pass them
in
out
the house all the time.
Really, they used to pass that out.
So no, I do not smell eucalyptus.
It's not a spearmint.
I'm not even getting a mint.
I am.
Well,
and it's not like a candy cane peppermint or anything. I'm almost getting a hint of like a winter mint, like a. No, it could be me. And again, I haven't tried it yet, but that's just on the smell.
I'm going for the try.
I was just eating smoked turkey, so anything's possible in my son here. I get a nice tongue tingle right there, though. I will say
that.
I will say
but it's not a punch.
Nope, it's a nice tongue tingle. I just kind of swallowed it down on that one because I wanted to get it. I wanted to have it go through me so that I could, like, I wasn't swishing on that one. But I even with the swallow and just a little sip,
and it meanders.
It hit my tongue. It's still on the back of my tongue a little bit.
Mine's more to the front, but I swished mine around. But
I didn't swish on this one. I just tried to get it in me. I'm gonna swish on this one just to try to really go at the flavor on this one. Total different smell than what we were getting on the this time around. Now that we drank it, I get a faint oat. I get a faint
getting
oatmeal.
like still getting butterscotch, like, for me. I'm not getting any mint.
I'm not talking like fresh mint toothpaste. You're not looking at Colgate. No.
Any kind of a mint, I get nothing. Wintergreen, everyone you said, I'm not getting. Could be me. But it's like, to me, it's a butterscotch mixed with something, but I don't know what that mix, and it's not a.
What's the drink Mom used to like with the rum? And you smash a mint on the bottom. It's almost reminding me of that she drank it right at the end there. That's what you know what I'm talking about.
Phone a friend, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. That you mash it.
Was that a rum though?
Yeah, I think it's a rum drink. You mash it.
The mint. Yeah, I know. It was popular for a while.
Yeah. You
probably still is.
Yeah, and then that's it. Kind of giving me, and it's not a strong mint. The more it sits, though,
that was spearmint too, wasn't it? I think it was a spearmint that she had in that.
I'm trying to remember. I just got a hint when I just brought it back of it could be like a butterscotch, not a caramel.
No,
not a caramel. Just that light.
Like you just like
the
old grandma's yellow candy ones. You open up and not like a Werther's. It was just a butterscotch candy, cheap out of the bag.
Just a little hint. I do get a little hint of that. Now that you say it, and it could be psychosomatic as you just said it, but
that's what I'm not getting them in though. I'm trying.
No, you might not. This is what my first impression. I'm not even
getting it, and I can't. It's pissing me off. I can't remember that drink.
I told you. No, that is bugging me, and it's common. And someone leave a comment down below. It's common. Someone's gonna be like, "Really?" And I want to say like a mint julep or something, but that's not what she drank. She drank the one with the rum. You would get them. I didn't like it because it was like, no, I didn't like the mint.
They both liked it.
Yep.
Yeah. I could phone a friend, they would know in 2 seconds.
I know you, but you know what? I kind of like the aggressiveness of the rye. It's not a burn like the regular Jack, where like Jack,
tingle on your tongue.
It gives you that little. It feels like
no crush.
It reminds me of when I was kind of the wild turkey, where I got the tingle on the tongue, and you could almost feel it going down, but it wasn't aggressive. It was happy. Here. This one doesn't keep going.
Right.
You are correct. It
stops here.
And it hits you. It gives you like a little, and then stops. Like it's not a long finish. No, it's just a little. I'm
here.
Little. Yep. Hello. I'm in your mouth, and. The more it sits, the more it to me, it's starting to go into baking. It does. It's starting to bring me to the banana breads and stuff without it actually being banana bread.
I'm gonna have to make one this weekend.
It's starting to bring me there. Like You know, because you have, I gotta assume there's vanilla in the stupid thing, but you get that candy cooked flavor. It's a dense. Banana bread's like
getting a little bit sweeter.
A dense, like you get that.
Butterscotch is sweet, so
yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of still leaning towards that.
Just on the first 2 quick sips, my personal opinion and impression, I think this drink's easier than the Black Label Jack Daniels. It's
by 500.
So it's not just me.
No.
I mean, if I'm going to pick one...
so sugar maple charcoal.
Is it? Because that's what they filter through anyways. Right. That's what it's charcoal filtered through. Yeah. Maybe that's what the sweetness you're getting. No, they do that. They
yeah, but I don't get that.
Even that one, no. But even that one, they filter it through.
For $1.50 or whatever more.
That's what I'm saying.
By far.
It's higher proof. It drinks easier. And I think it has more flavor.
It does have. Excuse me. It does have more flavor.
If we were to, I'm thinking it has more taste. I didn't know I was a rye guy, but I'm thinking I'm liking this right now.
The first one. I go right by the black one and go with this one. And all you JD people, sorry, I mean that's our opinion.
No, I'm not here to offend anybody. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I'll be interested if anyone has tried both of them. I'd be hybrid. You know what? I think this would make a better drink. I think it has more flavor. It would fight through the Coke better. I bet this even makes a better rum and Coke. We're gonna have to get some Coke. I know you keep saying that.
Oh, it wouldn't be a rum and Coke.
If Tammy's watching,
it would be a whiskey or whiskey.
Well, no, but I know you're whiskey. Yeah, but you know what though? There's a lot of bartenders that actually prefer pouring rye in Cokes than just regular bourbon in Cokes because that rye fights through. It has a better.
I would say
I'm thinking this makes a better whiskey and Coke than Jack does. That's my personal opinion.
So the sales pitch would be it's still Jack.
It's still a Jack and Coke,
and probably 50 cents more. I agree. I would take this over that.
I'd actually be interested to see, and if anyone wants to see it, leave a comment down below. If we made a Jack and Coke and we made a Rye and Coke, Jack Rye and Coke, which one you would like better? I'm thinking,
already with you. I mean,
I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking this one might, because flavor wise on its own is so much better that I think it would make even a better Jack and Coke.
I agree.
That's just
Jack and ginger.
Just one guy's opinion,
whatever.
Right there. Or two guys' opinion now. Ginger, Coke, either way, whatever you drink, your whiskey,
some kind of a fizz with ice, and it would definitely fight through.
Honestly,
it would definitely. If we got this, we would not say we're drinking ginger ale, or we're drinking Coke.
No, it would fight through. I think that rye spice.
Even the worst bartender with a measured.
Yep, the exact pours. Yep,
would be. You would still taste it a little bit.
You know, I've always heard, and maybe it's just in my head, but it does give me that. It's more of like a. It seems spicier, like it almost like a, not a.
I still get
black
like a
pepper.
Smell. I still get like a butterscotch smell.
But on a taste, when you put it in your tongue, it's almost like when when you get like the. Like
it's not even a
I eat pepper like the crazy, but it's quick. It's not like knobs sat on your tongue and you gave the thing, or the 101 over here, like gave you that hello, I'm still here, and there's no finish whatsoever. Like
it never makes it past.
There's no follow through.
JD itself, that makes it usually down to your chest. To me,
again, I can't describe it any better. To me, it's a punch in the face and it scrapes all the way down your throat. It's not a smooth drink by any means. This to me. It jumps on your tongue a little bit, like the Cat in the Hat, and then you whoop right down, and you don't taste it. That's what it reminds. It's like a quick little hitter. Like it kind of, it's like I'm in your mouth and then I'm gone.
You got all kinds of different ideas.
That's
the Cat.
You know?
You reminisce a lot.
Well, he knows a lot about that. You know.
We did have every series. I'll say that.
No. Do you know how many times I read that book?
Did we all?
Between Dean and Ryan being a kid, I read that. I read that book
I didn't have the kids to read
a billion times. So
I read it when I was a kid, a lot. They actually got trickled down.
That was one of Ryan's favorites. Boy, I read that one a lot. So, and all of them. And to this day, he still reads them sometimes. And he's 16, but he was a big Cat in the Hat fan. But they honestly,
I guess with that, we should do a little segue to his jerky sauces zero.
Oh yeah, he shouts me out all the time. Yeah. So my son does it. Me and him actually do food reviews on fast food, cooking, and different things. Jerky Sauces Zero. Give him a check out on that. It's a lot of fun over there too. But we review foods, and that's his channel, and he's been doing it for a while now. He gives me a shout out.
He's been wanting to do it since he's 5, and
he's
actually it's funny.
He's actually what makes me. He's the one who made me want to do this. He's like, no, you should view it. I was just gonna make a collection so I could actually try the variety of them, but he wanted me to film it. So he's actually what spurred on this. He kept saying,
and then I got dragged in,
and I'm glad you did, because it is so much easier when you can talk to someone. But to me, my total assessment, 100% better. I would agree. I don't think we even need to drag the bottle out. I think this,
if you want, we can do a quick smell.
I think comparison-wise, I think this is far superior.
We'll even put it in your fancy glass.
Yeah. Well, I think it is.
I think even smell-wise, it's going to be way better.
I'm getting the oats.
I think this is
I'm
twice
getting the oats
brought
now.
this one out.
Yeah. In the last
comparison.
couple videos, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because we keep saying the harshness and the stuff, but
because I know when I sniff this, you're gonna just get a whack of alcohol.
None of this is sitting in. I think I'm getting at the tail end. I'm getting the oatmeal now, like I used to get.
Let me see. Can't wait for this blast. You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna have to buy another one of that as we keep comparing it to everything.
No, we can always just reference back, I guess. I will. It doesn't matter. I will. Because
you let me know. You do your smell. I don't know. This is to me.
No, so see, right off the bat,
it's
this has
a nice smell. I get butterscotch.
I'm almost getting nutty now off of this compared to this. I'm not getting.
You get alcohol.
Yeah.
To me.
Oh, wait a minute. Right now. No, do that again. Hold on. I almost get a peanut compared to a candy coated.
Oh,
yeah. If you quick sniff.
No, a Jimmy Carter land.
Yeah, no, I'm almost getting like just a straight.
He wasn't
peanut.
from there. He was not from there.
Nope. You gotta wait a minute.
Actually, I guess now that it's been open a bit, it's not as punchy.
It's not as no. But when I just sniffed it right after this, I was almost.
But they're two different flavors.
Really? Smell that one and then smell that one. I get a straight can of peanuts. I'll go get a can of peanuts. I get a can of peanuts compared to this one has almost like a caramel, like when you get a honey roasted peanuts. If you compare them, like this almost gives me the honey roasted flavor, and this gives me the straight.
I still have like a butterscotch here for some reason.
This gives me like almost a straight peanut.
I don't know.
And this gives me more of a flavor.
Take a sip of that, and we're gonna probably have the same thing. If you tell me it's smooth, I'm gonna say you gotta be kidding me.
It actually stays true with the flavor. It almost tastes like almost a peanut now. After you drink the rye, it's not as bad as it usually is. Now that you drank this one.
It doesn't have that slap.
It's not as bad. I don't know if it's because we have the rye here and it counters it. This to me is like a fresh thing of unsalted peanuts, and this is like
get that.
A honey roasted.
I don't get that slip.
It wasn't a punch in the face.
I didn't get the burn.
None. No, it actually went. That's why I was like,
what is it? Different type?
Maybe because it's sitting down. It could be because it's opening up and it's not as. It wasn't as harsh today.
Even smelling it, you didn't get that.
No.
Super alcohol smell.
And maybe it's because the rye is more aggressive. It makes this more tame.
You think?
I don't know.
That didn't seem.
Doesn't seem aggressive, but it's definitely a whole different smell.
Yes, by far. This is sweet.
Now when you smell this, you don't smell oats. You smell the alcohol. Like it just sits in there.
This is sweeter.
That's why I said a candy. Like this reminds me of like honey roasted peanuts. And this reminded me of a straight can of peanuts where you have,
I
get off the
don't.
peanut. Okay, go with Cheerios. Do you know Cheerios? Like regular Cheerios and Honey Roasted, they have that sweeter, more happy smell. Where this one to me is just, meh. And then you get that, hello, I'm happy, I got a sugar.
Yeah, this is sweeter.
It's sweeter, a lot sweeter.
Yeah.
And drink-wise,
it's easier. Again,
with a tingle though.
It does have a tingle.
It has like a peppery spice, not hot, but like to me,
It does have a tingle.
it has like the tingle, like when we drank the habanero one where you thought you were getting a hot drink. It was only 70 proof, but it was the habanero in there. This gives you that little tingle on there, like you're drinking a proof more, but it's not. Where this one was just kind of, I'm out. Like I didn't get this one. This one was like,
that's weird because like the first time we did it, though,
strong, and you're like, whoa, hello.
The smell, everything was like.
They say, the more it's opened up, the more it sits, the more you do pours with it.
We'll learn.
And as it keeps going down,
there's more. They're gonna go down.
The more, it's going down. The more oxygen that gets in, it changes the flavor and the taste. So something you hated here, you may love here, is what they were saying. That's why I said it would be fun to do a blind in the future, because I know for a fact there's going to be a time we pick JD as our top, and you are going to be like, really?
I'd almost have to bet you on that.
I know. And I wouldn't bet against it because I've watched so many people do
I would
blinds
almost have to say, we'll have to do a $20.
We might have to do like a whiskey war or a fight, whatever you want to call them, like everyone else does. We might have to do one.
Not just $20 is a lot. It's just one of them.
No,
I doubt I'm gonna pick this.
It's just funny where
I might pick this.
So many people start with, I'm gonna love this and hate this, and then at the end they're like, really? I love the one I hated, and I hated the one I love.
And
and
that could be true.
But it
the
does.
The more we're drinking, palates will probably change.
No, and they do say too, it makes a huge difference on what you drank before or what you drink after. So now we drank this rye, and then we went to this, it was soft. Mm-hmm. But if we would have drank this first and then went to this, it might have been harsh as hell.
Yeah, we didn't even have water. So
well, then that's what I'm saying. So it might have been, because
we already had this on our palate.
That's what I'm saying. So it really did
soothe that one down.
This though, hands down, I would buy this over that still.
I'm with you.
I think it has more flavor. That might have smoothed that one out. I think this one has more taste, and I think if you're gonna mix
it or whatever you were saying,
if you're gonna mix it, I think this would be better. If you're gonna drink it straight,
I've never had a rye,
I think this would be better.
To see what other ryes taste like. We get
Stay
like
tuned.
a whole variety pack of it's gonna be bourbons, whiskeys.
And then when you get into like
Irish,
and when you get into like the bullets,
Canadian.
I had bullet once, and I threw it on ice and drilled it down. And I used to drink one and then go to 10 high, and I would drink for the rest of the night. But the bullet rye, I want to say, is up there in like 90% rye. A lot of them are barely legal ryes, where they're 51%. The minimum that you have to have in order to become rye. This is 80% rye. So some people think rye is aggressive. I think this is actually a very good tasting drink. I recommend it. As much as we've been dumping on the regular, not this review, but we've been saying that, our go-to harsh one is always Jack Daniels. This, to me, I would say get it.
It's light. And would make, I agree.
I think it would make a good Jack and Coke, Jack and Ginger, Jack and whatever you want to put.
Yeah, you'd be like the smart guy with Jack on the rocks with this one.
With the rye.
It'd be a lot smoother.
I agree 100%.
And no one knows the green bottle.
And I think, honestly, straight, I think it's a happy drinker. I don't think there's no fighting at all. I think it's smooth and it's delicious. So there you go. We'll sum it up with that. This was, again, one of the ones we said, because we've been so down on Jack.
And I've never had a rye, so I didn't know what to expect.
No, so but I dare I say, I think I'm liking rye so far, because I'm not a big rye guy.
It's the first one, and we didn't give it an F. So
I think I had Bullet, and again, but I didn't really concentrate on the taste then. It was just getting it in me. So, and it was expensive, and I would have never, you know what I mean? But someone had got it for me, and I tried it, and I was like, no, that had a good flavor. But then I would
a gift that you just got.
Yeah, well, I gifted myself. Trust me, someone brought it for me, but they brought it with my money. But it was. I remember I would do the first one. And I was like, no, this is good. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going down. But this is actually nice. This to me, I'm happy it's here, and this will go down. Trust me on that. This
I agree.
one will go down. This would be one of my go-tos today. Tomorrow I may hate it, but right now, I think it brings a lot of flavor to the table too. Like right now, smell your glass. You smelling the oatmeal? I get the oatmeal. Not the brown sugar oatmeal. It's almost like an oatmeal. Yeah? No?
I do now.
Yeah, like even if you did the Quaker Oats without the smells in them, it's just you just get the oatmeal in the end. Like it came with a decent amount of flavor. I'm liking it. So
it was worth it.
No, $1 more. I say get the rye. Over the JD.
Give it a shot.
But if you're a JD lover, get them both. You know what I mean? Because I think it's better, but it's at the very least I think it's just as good. So. There you go. There is our Jack Daniel's Rye, and I wasn't sure I was going to love it, but I got to be honest. I think I like it better than the regular. So
I'm with you.
There it is. Drink less. Drink less. There you go. Spend less. Drink more. Thanks for watching.
Cheers. That was a surprise.
Yep.